Hey everyone, I hope you've had a great day so far and that you're doing well. For this video, we'll be going through a unboxing of the entry grade RX-78-2 Gundam, and this is the full weapon set. And this being the Granddaddy Gundam, so this is from the original Mobile Suit Gundam, and this particular kit was released by Bandai Spirits back in 2021. So this was a late 2021 release, if I remember correctly. So this will be the fourth, maybe even fifth entry grade RX-78-2 that I've done. Yeah, the kit's that awesome. It's very hard to fault it for what it is. And I definitely look forward to getting more entry grade kits. I know the Strike I have on its way, and I do have the new Gundam on pre-order, which I guess goes into the segue of I did get this from Hobbylink Japan, as was my entry grade Strike, and as will be my entry grade new Gundam. So what I will do at not the end of this video, but in the description of this video, I'll include a link to this particular set over at Hobbylink, and I might even include some of the other entry grades as well, if you find you want to go a little bit more basic, although I suspect that this is going to be an awesome set, and if you're going to get an RX-78-2, you'll probably want this one. At least that's my guess. Anyway, enough of that. So looking at the front of the box, so we have a nice image of the Gundam itself, with its beam rifle, the shield on the back, and also holding the bazooka. So it looks like we will get the rifle and shield, which we've gotten previously. The javelin is a new accessory, as is the mace, as is the bazooka, and we actually get beam sabers. We also got the hilts, so the hilts aren't brand new, but we actually get the actual effects. So looking at the box, so we have a nice breakdown of all the runners that will be inside and how they've been organized, and there will be some new weapon runners that will be brand new for this set, given that we've seen the rest in previous iterations of this kit. So just some images of putting it together, and the color separation, I will admit, is absolutely wonderful for a kit like this, and some different poses and things to demonstrate the posability of the kit, especially from poses recreated out of the anime, well, at least inspired by. In terms of the side of the box, so just a nice image of the kit again, which will be, oh, the side edges are different. So that's the kit, this time equipped with a beam saber, and then on this final side, the actual RX-78-2 just standing tall, and the breakdown of the included weapons. So beam, rifle, shield, hyper bazooka, beam saber effect parts, a Gundam hammer, and a beam javelin are included. So, having a look inside the box, what do we have? We have 2 bags of runners and the manual inside. So I will crack open those bags and we will have a better look at everything. Okay, so with the runners out of the bags, let's have a quick look through the manual. So I won't delve into too much of this because it's not the first time that I've had a video of the RX-78-2 entry grade, so I'll make sure there's some links back to those videos. But interesting enough is the new included weapons runners. We'll come back to the back in a moment. In terms of building it, so there's the parts list, the 4 mini A runners in total, the 4 mini B runners, so a 4A, a 4B, and the weapons will be C runners, and then SB13 for the beam sabers. So this will not be unique to the entry grade, it's just the universal SB13 effects. So head, body, arms, waist and legs. So that's pretty much stock standard for the RX-78-2, as it has been for the previous times I have built this. Now in terms of the weapons, which look like they'll be in full colour, so there's all the weapons we put together. So the Hyper Bazooka is fairly straightforward, not too many pieces. The rifle we have seen before. Javelin is just a few pieces as well. They can be inserted into the hands. The beam sabers we've seen since the first iteration of this, but we can now actually put the effect in and actually put it in the hand. The hammer, I believe this was. Be interesting to see how this attachment goes. And the shield, which we've also seen before. It's unfortunate the javelin is just in the one colour, but it is an entry grade. Can't have everything. So that's the very simple manual for the Gundam. In terms of the runners, so we just have A1 and A2. So very nice colour separation. The greys, the blues, the yellows and the reds. I won't delve into this for too long. And then we have the A3 and A4, which wraps up with a bit more grey, a bit more red and the yellow. So this will pretty much be the exact same runners as not the light package, but just the standard one that I believe came in a box, well, a smaller box. B1 and B2 all in white, so no major dramas. It's exactly as we've seen them before. And then the same with B3 and B4, still in white, exactly what we have seen before. Now, for what we haven't seen before, so here we have C1, so this is, I believe, pretty much purely for the bazooka. So the 2 halves, handle, and a little extra handle for down the barrel. Obviously it's all in the one colour, bit of panel lighting opportunities there, but it's not too bad. It's an entry grade. You can't expect it to be overly detailed and multicoloured, but I think they've done quite well. So that was C1 in grey. Now we have C2 and C3 attached together currently. So the javelin on the left and the hammer on the right. And surprisingly, each of those components are individual pieces that you then put onto the hammer, as opposed to being pretty much built in. So that's pretty cool. The javelin will have one tip that needs to be attached on. That's still pretty cool. Interesting to see how sturdy this faux chain is, but we'll see that in time. So that's C2, C3, and that's in grey. And then lastly, when I get it the right way around, SB13, usual beam saber effects, nothing new. So this is definitely just your universal effects. And these are the rounded tips, not the flat tips. It was actually very nice to finally get some of these included. Alternatively, Bandai probably had this planned the whole entire time. But that's okay, we forgive them. So that pretty much brings us to the end of the unboxing of the RX-78-2 Gundam entry grade, the full weapon set. So finally has its actual 4 weapons. I'll have to try and whip out my high grade RX-78-2. Should I ever get to the review, it'd be interesting to do some comparisons between the two, especially with the price points, because I almost dare say the entry grade for its price is probably going to be a huge winner, but we'll see. It's been a while since I've last looked at my high grade, and plus it also depends when I build this and finally do the review. I've only been saying I'll do reviews for the past year and a half now. We'll see how it goes. Thank you very much for watching this video. Feel free to leave a comment, a like, and subscribe if you wish to do so. Extra content can also be found on my Instagram account, and a link to that will be in the description below. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I will include links to the 4 weapon set Gundam and maybe some of the other entry grade Gundams over at Hobby Link Japan if you want to have a look. I believe one of them was in stock a few days ago, possibly may have changed at the time of this recording. Have a look, see what's available. If you have to, just place an order for a back order to be filled and move on. But definitely have a look, see what's available for you if you're after this or another entry grade. Thanks again for watching this video. As I said before, I don't know why I would say it twice. I think I was supposed to say thanks again for your support to help grow this channel. Clearly it's getting late in the day. Stay safe and take care, and I'll catch you all in the next video with a lot less weirdness. See ya.